Tea Time with Trav. Chucky is one of the most legendary horror films, right? This Chucky series is bringing back the legacy that they started with Chucky. It's a perfect amount of horror, comedy, and they're still able to make it modern. What's going on, y'all? It's Ayootravv and I'm back, piggyback. I'm back again. Today, y'all, we got pho. It's steak, brisket, and one other kind of meat in there. What is it? I can tell y'all. Nope, they only tell me the stuff I took off. I took off the tendon and I took off the tripe. So I know it's brisket and steak, and I don't remember the third one. I'm gonna say grace before I start putting all this together. Father God, I come today to ask you watch over this food. Please let me nourishment to my body. Please don't digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen, amen. One more time. Amen. How is y'all day going today? Let me slide that out the way. Okay, so first we are going to go ahead and put our noodles in the bowl. And now we have our base, which is our beef broth. It is extremely hot, y'all. And I always put the noodles in first so they can already start. So when I put the broth in, it already starts to separate the noodles as I'm pouring it in there. So then all I need to do is like a small little swig around the noodles. You know, it's like easier to break them up as opposed to trying to just drop them in the broth. See? There we go. And now we're going to start putting our toppings in there. Let me get I'm going to try to get my steak in there first. That's what I should have did. Because the broth actually cooks the steak. Because y'all know I don't eat my steak well done or anything like that anyway. So the broth is fresh out the pot. When I get home, I do toss it in the microwave just a little bit to make sure that it's really, really hot. And I'm going to go ahead and drop all of our toppings in there. Let me break off the leaves. I remember the first time I had this, I had forgot to take off the stem. And I was like, what the what? Alright, we back here, y'all. I forgot to get my, what I'm gonna scoop. I was gonna say spoon, but it's not really a spoon. Y'all know how I do. Let me set the lime over there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just dump this in here. Instead of trying to sit here and take all this out one by one, we're gonna do that. No ingredient left behind. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Slide that over there. And now y'all know we gotta have the spring rolls. We got our peanut sauce. And then we got our spring rolls. I've been waiting on this. I've been wanting this for a couple days. And now we finally got it. So, did I say grace? I think I said grace. I hope I did. I'm about to go ahead and do my my thumbnail, y'all. What we're gonna do? I don't know. That's gonna have to work. Now let's just jump right in. Let me make sure that steak is down there cooking up. It looked like it is. It's getting a little bit more pink and a little brown, okay? Let's go ahead and add our sriracha. Oh, shoot. Y'all, I'm sorry. I hope y'all have noticed that, I've been putting out more videos than I was for a brief period of time. I just needed a little refresher, you know, just kind of shift gears as far as, you know, what I put my energy towards. Just like to try new stuff and not get too comfortable, you know? That was part of the reason. But like I said the other day, we'll do a whole video on why I decided to post a little bit less. Bam! Bam! All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Well, here goes everything, actually. Let me stir the sauce up a little bit. Y'all know I struggle with the chopsticks. Oh, Lord. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They brought this so good. It's so good. Why would they do that? I put my lime in there. I was too ready to eat. Boom, boom, boom. Whew. Oh, that's strong. I thought they double stuffed this today. This is a thick one. I love this meal, y'all. Y'all really love this meal. Tea time with Trav. Chucky is one of the most legendary horror films, right? Initially, when they came out with the Chucky series, I was like, they are about to ruin this legacy because the last couple of Chucky movies weren't that good. However, this Chucky series is bringing back the legacy that they started with Chucky. It's a perfect amount of horror plus comedy, and they're still able to make it modern. And I really enjoy that, y'all. Like, I get excited for it every week. Every week. But I'm not gonna lie, I did not have high expectations for it. So let's start with the very first Child's Play. Oh, caught it. So Charles Lee Ray was a criminal running from the cops, and he ended up getting into like a children's play store, and he only had one of two options: do what he did, which was possess a doll, or go straight to jail, because the cops was on him. Now, while the cops was looking for him in that store, he found this doll. And he did this spell. And everybody know this spell. Y'all can probably say, well, I might say it incorrectly, but I might pronounce it wrong. But y'all know. Ade Dembala. Give me the power, I beg of you. Y'all know that chant. If you are a Chucky fan, you know that chant. Oh. Almost took me out. My eyes started watering everything, y'all. Woo. So, what that chant did was put his soul into the spirit of this good guy doll. And now this good guy doll wants revenge on everybody. Because his ultimate goal is to get out of that doll and be placed into the body of a child. You know, so he lives pretty much an extended life. Excuse me. Which to me is part of why I feel as though they named it Child's Play. And also because he possessed a doll. So the little boy Andy gets gifted this doll. And the doll is supposed to be your friend to the end. This is your best friend until Chucky let you know exactly who he is. And now throughout the Chucky franchise, that's one thing I did love about the Child's Play franchise is that they never lost its core value. Chucky was and still is, even with the series, decades later, the same Chucky that we knew and fell in love with his slick one-liners, his bad attitude, just everything. Even the way that he killed never changed, and they never tried to change too much of the initial plot. They kept the story, the core story, the same while reinventing Chucky every movie. His goal was always the same. And that was to get out that doll body. And it just never seemed to work. They even had Chucky fall in love. Chucky didn't have kids. But he still, I'm struggling with these chopsticks, y'all. But he still cannot find his way out of this body. And let me tell you something. The way my knees be cracking these days, I want to add a Dimula into somebody else's knees. Just switch my knees out. I can have the same body. Just give me new knees. Now, when it comes to the Child's Play series, or Chucky's, they don't go by Child's Play, I like the fact that all of the main characters are children. That was something different from the movies, which gave it, I feel like they're able to cater to a younger crowd with that. Now, us being fans of Child's Play from the 90s and early 2000s, you're gonna love Chucky regardless. But you have a completely new generation that didn't grow up on Child's Play. So for them to have the story be based around these high schoolers, I think that was clever. Give me 10 minutes, I'm gonna come right back. Because what that does is it keeps your core fan base, but it opens your audience. It opens your project to a wider audience. Because when we look at shows and movies, when we feel as though we see someone similar to us, we can connect to it on a different level. And now I did see some comments about so to me there's three main characters. Two guys and a girl. And the two boys, excuse me, through their trials and tribulations in fighting for their life against Chucky, they end up falling in love. And now, of course, you have the people, why do it have to be gay? Why do it have to be gay? I think it's good that they added that. Not because, kids need to be exposed to that, but in the reality of our world, in high school is when you start to kind of find yourself. You don't fully find yourself, but you start to have an idea of what you like, what you don't like, and you even experiment to see what you like and what you don't like. So again, adding that element isn't forcing anything on kids, and it's not the purpose to expose them to stuff. It's just the reality of the world that we live in. Me personally, I started experimenting in high school, so I can fully relate. But once again, it also shows other people that are similar or in those similar situations. Of course, we ain't nobody finna have an evil dog chasing after us. But to show those type of characters in this setting, you have another audience where you see people looking at things like that and they're like, I've gone through something similar. I can relate. This is something that I can watch because I see someone like me. Imagine being black and all the shows that you see is full of non-melanated people. Imagine being white and all the shows that you see is black people and black trauma. And so on and so forth. So when you see something that looks like you or something you can relate to, now I will say in this show, these killings, they are much more brutal than what I'm used to seeing from Chucky. But that may just be because we're in a different day and time where they can do that type of stuff, where they have the technology or the special effects and things to do. But these killings are brutal as hell. But I'm loving it. There was one scene where Chucky then blew up a whole house, killing one of the little boys, and I was like, whoa. Yes, in the original Child Play, there was kind of like a blow up, but this one, I don't know. It was just something about it that kind of stood out a little bit, that hit me a little bit harder than it did in that original one. And I love the fact that the original actor that was the voice of Chucky is still in the series. I love the fact that Jennifer Tilly is still in the series. Why would all that just see? I'm about to get my fork. Y'all. I'm about to get my fork. I held on as long as I could, y'all. As long as I could. I was about to say it's morphin' time, but it's forking time. I'm still dropping stuff. But if you are a fan of Child's Play, the movies, what do y'all feel about the series? Let me know in the comments. How do y'all think they're doing as far as keeping the story the same? Do y'all think they're doing a good job? Do y'all think they're doing a bad job? Do y'all think they're introducing too many characters? Let me know. Good. I hope it keeps getting renewed, honestly. We're on season 2. I'm definitely hoping it gets renewed for season 3. Because they are doing it. They're doing it. Kind of full. Come on. I'm cracking up. I'm talking about I'm kind of full. And I'm done. Like, I'm literally at the end of the meal. I'm full for real. For real, for real. This is so good. All right. Well, I'm going to take a good nap. Now, y'all know what to do. We are still in Horror Fest. DM me, y'all. Let me know some topics that y'all want me to cover. Excuse me. Maybe some horror films, horror shows, documentaries, popular serial killers, etc. Excuse me. Other than that, y'all know what to do. Check the description box below for the website, www.ayootravv.com. They get the air sauce, the air merch, the air drip, all that. If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit the red button right there. Hit the bell right there. So you can be notified each time I drop a new video. But if, and only if, you want to stay connected with Ayootravv, jump back into the description box down at the bottom. Boom. Right there on the social media. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, BIGO. I don't know why Phoenix got up. Add me, follow me, let me come to Instagram, let me come to her, do whatever. Let me know what's done, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you want me 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 to see. Other than that, it's been real. Ayootravv is out.